Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and of course, welcome back to another episode of WWE Universe Mode right here on the Blitzwinger YouTube channel. And of course, we are just 1 week away from the Elimination Chamber, which should be an absolutely spectacular show. It is definitely shaping up to be a very exciting event. But we will kick off today's episode with Justin Mr. Gabriel taking on, of course, who was it? Yoshitatsu. I've kind of forgotten, my bad. But of course, Justin Gabriel last week became the #1 contender for RVD's belt, which was a very exciting time for him indeed. We will see if he can continue his momentum as he takes on Yoshitatsu tonight in our opening contest of the night for Monday Night Raw. So that should be a really cool little high-paced match, and we'll see how this goes in videos. So here we go. Time for the Raw Super Show to kick on off, right? To kick on off. That makes no sense. Sounds contradictory. On, off. Why would it kick on off? To kick off, not on. Ah, delicious water. What a great invention by mankind. Except it wasn't invented by mankind. It was by Mother Nature. Alrighty. Enough with blabbering about water. Let's get rolling, shall we, game? It would be nice if you loaded right about now. Ooh, that was perfect. Oh, and here we go. Yoshitatsu going for a big clothesline here early on. Oh, down goes the referee. The clothesline just clobber knockers him down. Justin with a beautiful. What the hell? That's Kurt Angle. That's Kurt Angle. We haven't seen him since the Hell in a Cell matchup with CM Punk. And look at this now. Angle going for the Angle slam. And look at Tatsu. Look at Tatsu. He thinks that he's supposed to take advantage of this. No, Kurt's not allowing him to do so. And look at this now. Kurt with the Angle slam to Yoshi. My goodness. Kurt Angle. That was a really funny face Yoshi made. Kurt Angle taking down both men, and then of course after that saying on the microphone that he is the one that should challenge RVD, and if RVD has the guts to actually challenge a competitor that will give him a run for his money at Elimination Chamber, he should defend that title against himself. Now, of course, Kurt doesn't necessarily fit into the Cruiserweight category, but it'll be interesting to see what kind of response RVD gives to Kurt Angle. Could we see RVD versus Kurt? Justin is, at this moment, we don't know what kind of condition he will be in, whether or not he will be able to actually perform. We saw AJ Lee and Natalya team up tonight in a very unlikely kind of unit, I should say. And they defeated the Brie Bella and Nikki Bella. Goodness gracious. I wanted to say Bellas, and then I was like Brie. And then which one do I pick? Do I go with Brie Bella or do I say Nikki Bella? BBNB. So they defeated both of them. Tonight, the Bellas lose to Natalya and AJ Lee after Natalya was able to lock in, of course, that patented sharpshooter on Nikki Bella. Of course, a very interesting tag team contest. Another one tonight is The Miz being forced to team up with his #1 contender for the title, Cody Rhodes, to take on Primo and Epico. And after Cody hits Miz with a huge clothesline, and then Epico is able to take advantage of that, Primo and Epico defeat The Miz, I should say. I was going to say Miz and Cody, but Cody really walked out on Miz, so therefore I have to say that it's just The Miz. Our co-main event of the evening is the #1 contenders match for the tag team titles after, of course, even though Heath Slater and Jinder Mahal became #1 contenders, the Dudleys demanded that they want a match against the Usos, so then the general manager made a decision to have Heath Slater and Jinder Mahal defend that #1 contender spot against Jimmy and Jey Uso. And of course, we saw Jey defeat Jinder Mahal, pin Mahal. And that's why we have set up now for this match, which will be really interesting. Jimmy and Jey Uso, the Usos, taking on the Dudleys. Two brothers versus two brothers. It will be really interesting to see how that one goes. And our main event of the evening is an absolutely spectacular, superstar, stacked match. We've got a 6-man battle royal, a little bit of a preview of Elimination Chamber for you, ladies and gentlemen, as John Cena, CM Punk, The Rock, Christian, RYBACK, and Dolph Ziggler all go, not one-on-one, I guess, but 1 versus 6 in each one of their 1 versus 5, I should say, in each one of their cases, and in an over-the-top battle royal. Now, of course, this is nowhere near what the Elimination Chamber will be, because the chamber itself is just a huge weapon, and a lot of people crack under the pressure of the match itself. Of course, the title is not on the line tonight. as well, which again, a lot of performers wrestle one way when the belt is on the line, and when there's a kind of, the old cliche of all the marbles are on the line. Well, when all the marbles are on the line, these men become all savages. So as much as this will be a great preview, at the same time, you don't even know what awaits us for the Elimination Chamber, including myself. I don't even know what awaits us at the Elimination Chamber. So it'll be really interesting to see how this particular matchup goes. So here we go. So as you can see, a big brawl breaking out everywhere, basically all over the ring, and it's Cena and Rocky who are going at it. Punk there now getting interfered, and he gets slammed on his face. Of course, I still think CM Punk should not be competing yet. I think that CM Punk is not fit to compete, in my personal opinion. Look at RYBACK slamming The Rock there, and look at this now, Cena, he's got Ziggler in big trouble here. He's got Ziggler in really, really big trouble early on here. Ziggler might just be eliminated right about now. This is incredible. John Cena goes for the big... Oh, he misses. I was going to say he goes for the big right hand, misses that, and then gets power slammed by DZ, who of course believes that this is his one shot, one opportunity to prove that he can become champion, and therefore he will take each and every... he will take this opportunity very, very seriously, more seriously than any other, and on top of that, he has claimed that this is the one time that he promises to truly prove why he is the future of this business. God, but showing off is not such a good idea in my personal opinion for Dolph there. This is a very dangerous decision by John Cena to go to the top rope in an over-the-top rope battle royal. Stone Cold, of course, earlier on, before this match, when this match got announced earlier in the night, but before we have this match, he said that it doesn't matter who wins this thing, it doesn't matter who wins the Elimination Chamber, because at WrestleMania he will open a can of whoop-ass. There goes CM Punk, eliminated by Christian. Goodness gracious, he will open a can of whoop-ass on any one of these man's candy asses. And look at this now. There goes Ziggler. Ziggler's in big trouble here, but look at this. Ooh, Cena, realizing that Christian was about to strike, tries to take advantage of the situation, but then Christian, with that flapjack, really flattens Cena in the middle of that ring. Ooh, beautiful counter from the WWE Champion, who of course has the most to lose going into the next, into the Elimination Chamber, of course. The big neck breaker, of course, Cena has been very, very vocal about that. He has said many a times that he feels that it is unfair. Whoa, goodness gracious, RYBACK just eliminated Dolph Ziggler, but Cena has been very vocal about the fact that he feels like it is absolutely ridiculous that Orton doesn't have to defend the belt at the Elimination Chamber itself. I mean, like within the Elimination Chamber, but he does. So he has been very vocal and has said many a times that he feels that he's been targeted and bullied, and that the management is picking on him in particular or something like that. I would disagree with that. I feel like the situation is perfectly explainable from both parties here. And look at this now. Cena doing a really good job of starting to control RYBACK here early on. Look at this now. Cena, he's got RYBACK in a ton of trouble. I think he thought he eliminated him, but RYBACK powers back in, and Cena takes him right down with the big right hands here. This is a very, very interesting match so far. Of course, the elimination of Punk this early, I think I saw it coming, because I've said many a times already, I feel like CM Punk did a big error by competing as much as he has. I think he should have taken the opportunity to take some time off, which he was given by the management, but he declined. Look at this power slam. Christian, by the way, just eliminated Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, which again, very impressive. Of course, Christian, former WWE champion, was hoping to make it all the way to Mania with that title around his waist. Unfortunately for him, that will not be the case, at least not right now. If he can win the Elimination Chamber match, then of course it might become the case. But we'll see how that goes. Oh my God. RYBACK just might eliminate Cena right now. And there goes John Cena. John Cena's eliminated. And it's just down to RYBACK. The WWE champion just got eliminated by RYBACK. Holy smokes. I'm starting to feel like I should put all my money down on RYBACK. How could I forget about how much of a monster this dude is? But he might be in trouble. No matter how much of a monster he is. Big dropkick from Christian. And there goes Ooh, I thought RYBACK was eliminated there for a moment. And now Christian just eliminated. Holy smokes. Christian, the former WWE champion, proves why he was champion, as tonight he's able to win the over-the-top Battle Royal match, going with a ton of momentum into the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. I'm not trying to undermine Christian, but he was definitely not my first pick to win this Battle Royal. I was honestly favoriting the champion. That's who I thought would win the contest. But then RYBACK shocking us all with that absolutely brutal elimination, of the WWE champion. And now Christian, he's the last man standing. Can he do this on Sunday? Because if he can, he will be WWE champion, and more importantly, he will go on to headline WrestleMania against Stone Cold Steve Austin. Holy moly. That is incredible. Wow. That's a very, very interesting matchup there. That really leads to a very interesting place and a very interesting situation for the Elimination Chamber. But now, of course, we will get started with Friday Night Smackdown, as we've got Tensai against RVD. And here we go. This will be a really, really interesting little match. Of course, Tensai was able to pin the Great Khali last week in a tag team contest. And then this week, if he can continue building some momentum against Van Dam, I would imagine that over time he would definitely be able to position himself as a contender for let's say the Intercontinental Championship, or maybe even a world title. Who knows? But he's definitely been taking the right steps as of late. Of course, straying away from the Sweet Tea gimmick and going more towards the Lord Tensai gimmick, which I actually really enjoyed, and I know most people didn't. Most people were like, "Well, that's such a stupid gimmick," but I liked it. I thought it was a cool gimmick. It was something fresh and something different. And I don't know, I liked it. I thought it was cool. The only issue was that he wrestled CENA so fast and he beat him. And then I was like, okay, so where does he go from here? He's just beaten your best guy already. So that was the problem. But here we go. Lord Tensai and Rob Van Dam. Big close on from Tensai, and he clobbers the referee down. And now Van Dam and Tensai continuing their battle. Ignoring. Oh my god, there's Kurt Angle again, who looking very orange. Kurt! He just assaulted Rob from the back. And look at this now. Kurt Angle with the angle slam. Kurt with the angle slam. And now Kurt just clobbering Tensai as well. And delivering the angle slam to Tensai. And again, he sends the message to Van Dam. Look at him. Just standing over the carcass of the Cruiserweight Champion, Rob Van Dam. The longest reigning Cruiserweight Champion in the Blitzwinger Universe mode history. He's done a tremendous job of being able to keep that belt around his waist. And Kurt, once again, screaming at Van Dam. Of course, the only thing different this time is that Van Dam, a battered and bloodied Van Dam, grabs the microphone and says, "You're on." So we've got a spectacular Cruiserweight match. I mean, imagine Van Dam versus Kurt Angle. Holy smokes, that's going to be good. Alrighty, next match of the night sees Yoshitatsu teaming up with Hunico to take on the two-man band, Jinder Mahal and Heath Slater. After being victorious a few weeks back, the two-man band is now back on the wagon of losers, I would say. They've been really having a hard time gathering a couple of W's. But a very interesting tag team arises here tonight as Yoshitatsu and Hunico team up for the very first time. Jimmy and Jey Uso take on Bully Ray and Devon once again, and again in a non-title match. They beat him. They beat Bully and Devon clean. That's twice already. In 2 out of 4 weeks, they've beaten him. That's incredible. I'm super impressed by that, especially because Devon and Bubba Ray, they've been so incredibly dominant that this is absolutely incredible. Our co-main event of the evening sees Rey Mysterio and Alberto Del Rio go to war once more. Of course, Del Rio still feels like he belongs in that Elimination Chamber match. Mysterio, though, proves him wrong once again after hitting him with the 619. And something tells me that Del Rio will stop his demands at this point. Let's put it that way. And our main event of the evening will see the World Heavyweight Champion take on JBL. That is a very interesting match because, of course, this is literally the matchup that will be taking place at Elimination Chamber. It's interesting that this is what the Universe mode chose to book. Again, I don't book Smackdown, so I just let it kind of naturally happen, unless if it's the same match week in and week out, week in and week out. This is a very interesting match because, of course, it'll be really intriguing to see who wins this match, because honestly, even though this is a non-title match, I am intrigued to see whether or not Orton can defeat JBL and vice versa, whether JBL can defeat Orton and go on to do the same on Sunday at Elimination Chamber. The big rights there from JBL. Those haymakers. Look at this. Tries to follow up. Orton. And then the DDT right by the corner. Goodness gracious. The Viper early on in a lot of trouble. But as soon as I say that, beautiful reversal. Slides underneath the right hand there. Sorry, left arm. Then stomps down a couple of times. Of course, those are his patented kind of picking you apart stomps. They're so calculated. They always target the joints that connect different body parts and bones and everything. Just targeting those joints, trying to pick apart and kind of create holes in the opponent's game. Goes for that knee that Sheamus went for last week. Big boot. Knocks Orton right into the corner. Oh my god. JBL is going to the top against the world champion. The big right hand there. Oh my god, this is going to be a superplex. Oh god, here it comes. The superplex. Goodness gracious. Orton just gets splattered all over the ring like a pancake. And look at this now. JBL trying to continue his offensive, but now the world champion regaining control here. He tosses JBL outside the ring. Maybe not. Power slam. Beautifully delivered. And of course another stomp down there from the Viper Randy Orton. Oh, beautiful knee breaker. Doing a great job of working on that knee, picking it apart, creating a lot of damage there. And of course, I think this is very, very smart from Orton, because even if he were to lose this match, if he can do enough damage to hurt JBL to where JBL doesn't walk into the championship match at 100%, that's exactly what you want to accomplish here tonight. And that's also something that JBL should be going for. Rakes the eyes, goes for the big boot, and a drop toe hold reversal from Orton. Then, of course, the signs of experience there from JBL, the big DDT on the outside, and that one just changed the game. Ooh, maybe not. Orton with a beautiful reversal. And now JBL with a reversal of his own, and the big boot follows that. JBL now going for a couple of rights there. Goes for another one. Ooh, misses that, though. Orton with a beautiful counter there. Tosses JBL right into the steel. Ooh, I thought that was going to be into the steel post, but instead sends him into the ring. I think Orton wants to try to keep this match in the ring. JBL again sliding to the outside, playing it safe and cool, and very, very smart and calculated about his decision making here. Look at this now. JBL trying to lock in some offense. Gets reversed, but then shows a reversal of his own. Ooh, beautiful reversal there from Orton, who hits JBL with the Thesz press, and then the big right hands. Look at this now. Orton going for something big here. Oh, God. That will make you lose a few of your brain cells. Goodness gracious. Again, very, very simple move, but it sure as hell is effective. Oh my god, did you see the way JBL's knee just bent? That is not supposed to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this now. JBL firing Orton off the ropes. The big, not scoop slam. Oh my god, what's that called? Not Irish whip. Arm drag, I think. The big arm drag there from JBL. He's got the cover. One. Earns himself a 1 count. And look at this. JBL going for some high impact here. Oh my god, what a beautiful slam. I can't believe he delivered that thing with that knee. The cover. 1. The kick out from Orton. And now JBL running. He's coming off the ropes. Oh, he misses that clothesline. And instead eats a right hand from Randy Orton, who follows it up with another one. And now sends JBL on the outside. My goodness, and the battle has taken place outside again. Look at this. There's that patented backbreaker. Vintage Orton, as Michael Cole would say. And look at this. Orton again sending JBL into the ring. I think he realized that he might have him here. The World Heavyweight Champion might have just secured himself the victory. Ooh, JBL with the big boot to the side of the head to cover. 1. Only earns himself a 1 count. And look at this now. JBL with a clothesline from hell out of nowhere. Holy smokes, he might win this. Rope break from Orton, though. The rope break. And now Orton. RKO. Holy smokes. What a turn of events. This is incredible. This is incredible. Oh my god, JBL kicks out of the 2 count from the RKO. Randy Orton cannot believe this. What a match. What a beautiful match so far. An incredible show of heart from both men. Both men want to get as much momentum as possible going into their championship match. Oh, there it is. That elbow. 1, 2. JBL, I have to be honest, he's definitely gotten into an incredible shape, and ever since he's come back, he's definitely adopted some brand new moves into his arsenal, like that elbow drop. That is not something that he used to commonly use, but about 3 weeks in a row, he's already gone to that move, and he's been very, very successful with it. By the way, I just now realized that JBL is actually busted wide open. That must have occurred when that RKO hit. Look at these big right and left JBL. Nothing pretty about those, but they are sure as hell hurting the World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton, who now gives JBL a little bit of his own medicine. And look at this now. Orton is going into that place. He's going into that place that is so hard to explain. Beautiful counter there from JBL, and now the cover. One. Earns himself a 1 count. And the DDT delivered to Orton. JBL now with an elbow drop. And another one. And now the right, connecting multiple times to the temple of the World Heavyweight Champion, who now reverses. Beautiful reversal from Orton, who now goes to the gut. Look at this now, Orton. Oh, beautiful European uppercut, and the knee drop follows that up. Stomps down on JBL. Look at this now, JBL rakes the eyes, and that DDT again. He manages to hit the DDT, follows that up with the beautiful neck breaker. And look at this, JBL setting Orton up. Oh my god, can he really defeat the World Heavyweight Champion? There it is, the clothesline from hell off the ropes. I don't know if he got all of it, but that sure as hell looked painful. Holy smokes, JBL just pinned the World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton. Wow. That was a very, very good match. And, wow, that's incredible. I mean, I'm not trying to undermine JBL and say that I'm so shocked. But considering that he wasn't an active performer for quite a few years already, to come back, defeat Sheamus, and then now defeat Randy Orton, my goodness, that is absolutely incredible. Look at this, the Viper's not impressed. The Viper, that series of events when we saw the clothesline from hell, then the RKO, that was absolutely spectacular. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. This will conclude another episode of course, the WWE Universe mode right here on the Blitzwinger channel. The next episode will, of course, be the Elimination Chamber match. And let's run down the card because it is a doozy. What an incredible card. I can't believe that we have this before we get to WrestleMania, because this is already an incredibly stacked card. So let's run it down, shall we? So our tag team match championships will be on the line as Bubba Ray Dudley, or Bully Ray Dudley, I should say, and Devon Dudley put their gold on the line against the Uso brothers. After that, we will see Karma and Beth also go to war for the women's championship. RVD and Kurt Angle will wrestle for that cruiserweight title, and that is an awesome technical showcase that we will hopefully see. The Miz will put his Intercontinental Championship on the line against the one and only Cody Rhodes. We will also see Randy Orton and JBL. The match you saw here tonight was incredible, and something tells me that the championship match is going to be that much better because, again, I'm a big believer in performers really stepping up to the plate when that belt is on the line, because that's what really matters. That's when it matters to win. But that being said, the fact that JBL was able to get the 1 to 2 to 3 cleanly on Orton tonight, that raises a lot of question marks in regards to whether or not Orton can retain that belt at Elimination Chamber. And then, of course, we've got 2 Elimination Chamber matches that are absolutely stacked. The Smackdown Elimination Chamber to decide the #1 contender for WrestleMania will feature Daniel Bryan, Mark Henry, Sheamus, Rey Mysterio, Y2J, Chris Jericho, and The Big Show. My oh my, that is absolutely incredible. And then, that's not all, because our main event of the evening will feature the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship, which will see John Cena put that title on the line against CM Punk, The Rock, Christian, RYBACK, and Dolph Ziggler. And of course, the man who walks out of that match as the winner will then go on to face Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania, which is absolutely incredible. I cannot wait. I mean, we could possibly see Rock versus Stone Cold again, which is crazy. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Or John Cena versus Stone Cold, or Dolph Ziggler versus Stone Cold, or RYBACK versus Stone Cold, or Christian versus Stone Cold. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this episode, of course, smash that like button, share the video with your family and friends, and favorite the video as well. We'll catch you guys next time. Have a fantastic day, and don't forget to tune in for Elimination Chamber. We'll catch you guys next time. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you later, alligators.